talk of our portrait because we're as dead as it gets now. We used to be called the family, but I don't see how. My light scattered in darkness and I can't see out. They say God always watches. Well, I hope he sees now, but he always talks about you. He describes you as heroin, his addiction, the perfect crayon to color me bad, and I wish that I could witness like Mary. Be at Jesus' feet, look at the prints in his hand and identify that it is he, wholly missing you. It's not the nails that have him bound, it's you. There's no cross to bear, it's just years and a promise not kept. Years of regrets hold a belly full of pain that is kept. The tears is what he can't accept. The fear is what he can't stomach. You both birthed this baby of deceit. The father is he. The mother is a woman who believes lies, so she know it cannot be. Call you kryptonite, burn him bad like blue, black smoke, like all that. Call you Nefertiti. God like mommy, call you pain, tears. I know. I call you the addiction, but the substance wasn't there to deal with. Cold hands, tight fists, interlocked, wet lips. I'm scared, heart's bliss. Let's meet at first kiss. You take, I give serenity. We live between hearts, beat sick and backboards. They bang this, I'm aiming, I ain't missed. Cupid's arrow, I've been hit. Nighttime, I see it. Your eyes, believe it. Baby, we need this to survive, just breathe this. Fall short, I'll be it. Fall short, I'll be it, just fall short. Now be it. Fiending. Looking into your eyes while you're asleep. Dreaming. Your heart sings symphonies to my soul, songs I'm hoping I could be it. Masquerading in what appears to be tough, you see it. My heart wants to paint pictures on your imagination's backdrop. I'm dropping hints, back-to-back shots of adrenaline penetrate my veins. I'm going insane. Maybe sane ain't what I'm used to. I like to be honest. I find it hard to approach you holding on to a broken person, so I pretend to give you what I appear to be. A person who's only half of me. Because this broken person is only half of we. I need you. And I'm daydreaming, but I can see you. My dreams are painted in one image, which appear to be you. And I'm standing here open, wishing that I could protect you, masking the same feelings I felt when I first met you. Even if I let you, I won't regret you. Palms intertwine. Your heart beats with mine.
Let me take you higher. Let me take you higher where there are no ends. Let me take you higher than the seagulls and the pigeons. I want to take you higher than the clouds and the fog. Let me take you higher than God's thoughts. Nobody wants you, but yet everyone's lost without you. You're my sweet moments in chick flicks when they kiss and make up and she says, I'm sorry. He says, I'm sorry too. You're the tingly feeling I get in the pit of my stomach whenever I blush. You're the smile on my face when we get each other's jokes, but no one else knows or even has a clue. You're mine, I love you too. When you paint me with the colors of intelligence, determination, humor, will. Paint me in the image of you. There's no place I'd rather be than in your heart. I'm missing you when you're not around, so our discussion is weak. I'm missing you when you're right next to me and you're not touching me. I wish I could just climb into your eyes and rest there for life, because I would treat it for eternity, for paradise. Lying in your mind's eye, I would be so warm with love and security, comfort and purity. Reshape and make me into a cell so I can flow through your veins and make your blood pump faster. I want to be your adrenaline. I want to be closer to you than your skin, closer than your melanin. Your aura finishes their synthesis, it replenishes the repents, which can be descending. What is meant by this? Am I in love with you or am I still falling? My flight's quickly plummeting, but my wings are steadily stalling. I'm ready to fall. And nothing was ever subtle. My nerves went crazy from the things they kept saying to me, replaying all these false emotions. I kept falsely hoping that you would come back, but noticing that you never did. I never wished anything more. Your existence is in the rubble. Silence disdains pain and anguish. I'm speechless, so tears is the only language. Time is not understood, and I never missed anything more. The day of your death, my body was scorned with hatred and regret and vindication. I can't believe she had the audacity to say, I know how you feel. never did, and you never will. I had an endless train of thoughts that had never occurred until the day you passed away. Sadness became a second phase, it became a second phase. I dwelled in black holes and I feed off of the grief of others. I became the devil's worshiper. Suicide was the best option because living life didn't show much gratitude, and this was my positive attitude.
I have a cousin who let her insecurities get in the way of her abilities. Consumed by lack of confidence, she let what she had seen become her life scenery. Not knowing that if she would have only clicked her heels together and thought good thoughts, blessings would have come quickly. And I have an aunt who's just going to be. A voice laced with disdain and meanness that demeans the meaning of me. And because wicked does as wicked sees, my cousin wallows in his mother's footsteps, sinking slowly. I have a grandmother who's made me the main character of her unfulfilled dreams. So determined was she to live through me that I was born with strings. But unlike Pinocchio, being a real girl was never in my real life ending, so writing out miles of frustration and painting on smiles are the only tool that this life will reward to me. I've got a father with misunderstandings. Never having no one to stand in his corner has given him a defensive position on the game plan of most things. He has a foreign state of mind, so he uses his anger to bridge the gap between him and his American dream. But all the frustration he's built up is blind to him, and he doesn't see that his anger has pushed estrangement between he and me. I have a brother who breathed 8 long years before I came to be. He and maturity were one while I was still wrestling with naivety. So sibling bonding was just a phrase that me and him saw suburban kids do on TV. Little did I know that he was protecting me as best he could from the hurricane that divorce tends to. It's supposed to take a village to raise a child, not an institution. So our community is slacking because they let these schools raise the students, ignoring the fact that it takes more than just the building to do this. You all need to take part in bringing up us kids. How can you let us go up the limited? You're providing the ammo for others to label us as ignorant. It's not the school's fault that we've been neglected. And it's not the school's job to parent your kids. What type of life are you trying to let us live? We're gonna go out there with no useful skills, nothing to give. See, we're not being taught that the real world is big. And if we're not a positive addition, then our lives become insignificant. A high school diploma becomes useless when there's no ambition to stand behind it. And graduating high school don't mean nothing when you can't make it to college. Can't make it past the streets you were raised on because you don't realize that the true power really lies in knowledge. Not in how many parties you went to or how many fights you started. Our perception has been contorted. Most of us don't seem to know what's really important. And that's something that we've learned from you because the word parent is something that you don't seem to get. So we don't need your child support. We need to be supported. Because instead of being our guidance, you become an audience, like our life's some play to be recorded. And it's not supposed to be like this. Nah, not at all. This is appalling. See, you're supposed to be there to catch us when we're falling because we're still young, so our minds are still starving, and these institutions ain't inspiring. See, there's no love in the stuff that they're teaching me. And that's where y'all are all supposed to come in because that's the true definition of a community.
Would it been like this? Am I in love with you or do I still fall?
That's it, no more, right? After like everything's over, he calls you back up. Oh, like the whole thing.
Look at the stars, look how they shine for you, and everything you do. Yeah, they were